Assalamu alaikum. In today's video, you will learn more laws of logarithm and how can we apply them to solve different questions. So we have three more laws. Number one is multiplicative law. This law states that log with base a xy means x and y are multiplied together. And when you multiply log, when you apply log, then you can split them in two parts and can write log ax plus log a y. This is called law of multiplication. And we have then division law. Division law states that log ax over y is equals to log ax minus log a y. And third very important law is power formula or power law. Power law states that log a x raised to the power n is equals to n log a x. So this is called power law. And you can apply these laws to change into a single logarithm, any expression. And further, you can apply them to solve logarithmic equations as well. Like, for example, if question is given that log 4p is x and log 4q is y, and question is expressed in terms of x and or y. Or y. So there are four parts of this question. Part A is log 4 p. So first you identify the law. You see that it represents multiplication of two terms. So we apply first law and you can write log with base 4 plus, because multiplication changes into, when you separate it changes into addition sign. And you further know log 4 log a is 1. So you can write here 1 plus, what about log 4p? It is given that you can see that log 4p is equals to x. Further, log 4q equals to y. So now we just use this log 4p equals to x here. 1 plus x. This is how you can give your answer in terms of x. Now we do one more part. The next part of the same question is B part is log 4 16 over p. So you have to express this in terms of x and or y. Now you see we apply here division law. So you will write log 4 16 minus log 4 p. So further, you can write 16 as 4 square. And you know that log 442 is equals to 2. And minus log 4p is given that the value is x, which is 2 minus x. In C part, log 4 p plus log 4q square. Now it is given that log 4p is x, so you can write here x. And we apply third law, and you can write log 4q. Also, it is given that log 4q is y. Now D part is little different from the above three parts. Here you have to find the value of P and Q. You know that it is given that log 4p is x. So you can express this in exponential form and can write p is equals to 4 raised to the power x to find value of p. Also, it is given that log 4 q is y. So you can express this in this exponential form and can write q is equals to 4 raised to the power y. Now you have values of x and y as well, p and q as well. So you substitute the value in this question and can write 4 raised to the power x times 4 raised to the power y. Now, according to laws of indices, you can write 4 raised to the power x plus y. So this is how you can apply these laws to find the value to express in terms of some other variables as well. Furthermore, you can apply these laws to solve the logarithmic equations. So how can you apply them? I'll show by you using different questions. Example question is solve the following equations. And question is log 3 or 2 log 8 2 times of log 8 x plus 2 is equals to log base 8 2x plus 19. Now, first step is always to give standard form to your equation. And what is standard form? We take all the variables, all the terms involving log at one side of this equation. So you can write it as x plus 2 minus log 8 2x plus 19 is equals to 0. This is first step. And now you see the coefficients are there. Yes, it is given that the coefficient of this log 8x plus 2 is 2. So you can apply power law, means the converse of the power law. You can change it into like this. You raise this x plus 2 to the power 2. We take it up. In this question, our basic objective is to change into a single logarithm. Now you see there is a minus sign between these two. So we, in case of minus with two logarithms, to change into a single logarithm, we can divide these two. So you will write here log with base 8 x plus 2 whole square divided by 2x plus 19 is 0. Now, once you change into a single logarithm form, the next step is to change into exponential form. How to change into exponential form? You can write x plus 2 whole square over 2x plus 19 is equals to 8 raised to the power 0. And 8 raised to the power 0 is 1. And you apply identity to expand numerator and denominator as it is. Now you get a simple algebraic quadratic equation. You cross multiply denominator and change into, now give standard form to your equation. Now we solve it. This is x squared plus like terms. You solve like terms and then you can factorize it. So your answer will be x minus 3 into x plus 5. Further, you find the values of x. X is 3 or x equals to minus 5. And you can further check your answer by placing the value x equals to 3 in the equation. Your answer should be defined when you substitute. Answer defined means because the log is only defined when the value with logarithm is positive. So one by one, you can substitute this value in the original equation and can see if you are getting a positive, you will get positive value for when you substitute x equals to 3, then you see that log will be defined. So x equal to 3 is a solution. Says both sides of equation will are defined and equivalent in value. But when you substitute x equals to minus 5, the log will not be defined, right? So this is how you can solve these logarithmic laws to solve equation.